Well, I guess it looks pretty close to the picture. It's hard when you're using a t-shirt as an illustration for your Christmas tree, but I think our Christmas cactus is muy bien feliz Navidad, Añero añase felicidad. Well, we're going to take a little break from all the Christmas decorating because we are in the season, and don't forget the reason for the season. To buy stuff. We got a stack of DVDs. Have we seen them? No. Will we watch them? Depends. We're going to see if we can guess what these Christmas movies are about and read the synopsis after, see how close we are, and that'll depend on if we use it or if we lose it. Of course, Monk's got his pick of the week, and we got some snacks for the movies too. He's Monk. I'm Murph. This is our Christmas cactus, and we're about to watch a movie with a monkey.
Can Murph do this? 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 Can Murph do this?
Christmas time is here. A wise caroler once told us, an Alphonse the Chipmunk, from his father, Deville of Seville, and his brother Theodoro and Simonius. They were anglicized for American audiences, and they were just called the Chipmunks. But we're more about the monk than the chipmunk here. And Monk has gone far and wide through the high technology of a couple of stores, and he's found an updated method for people to watch motion pictures. He's found these DVDs, and they're so space age that some of you younger folks may not even know how to use them. There used to be these giant laser discs that were the size of a vinyl record album, but to buy the player you had to take out a second mortgage and sign over your firstborn. It was a complicated process. Used to be like when you first were watching movies, like when cassettes came out, like Betamax, you really did have to leave like a $700 deposit on the player. Now, you can't put it in your phone, sorry about that, but you can still watch in most American homes a DVD. But we have 5-6 different movies here and a couple of snacks to get your holiday season rolling. I know it was a tradition. It's a Wonderful Life, Home Alone, 24 Hours of the Christmas Story. Those are all too well known. We're going for the obscure. We're looking for something you might see late night on Cartoon Network or maybe on the Hallmark Family Channel at 3 in the morning. Late night, early morning, what's the diff? They're both times when Rockin' Randall's up walking around like a zombie. That's why he's asleep now at 12 noon. Anyways, so first and foremost, we're going to explore My Little Pony, A Very Minty Christmas. And this is a Classic Movies, My Little Pony. I don't know if the brand is called Classic Movies. I don't know if My Little Pony has too many classics. We don't want comments from the bronies. Nah, we do. Put them in the section down here. But if you're a big My Little Pony fan, cool. I don't care if you're 8, 18, or 80. My Little Pony's fine by me. We're not into it, but the aforementioned Rockin' Randall may be off somewhere with hooves on right now. So I'm guessing Minty is a character, and they all have those tattoos on their butts, and this one has a bunch of peppermints. Okay, so that's a giveaway. And it looks like she, long pink hair, I'm guessing Minty's a she, is hanging her stocking by the fire with care and has her little Santa boots on and is leaving cookies and milk. But it looks like Santa's sack is already there. So maybe Minty, I'm guessing Minty is working with Santa to make the holidays better for all the other My Little Ponies, the bronies, the jabronis, and the pepperonis. So let's see what exactly the synopsis for My Little Pony, A Very Minty Christmas is. The Here Comes Christmas candy cane is an important part of Ponyville. First off, I'm lost. The Here Comes Christmas, that sounds like the talking stick. It's like, little monk, you're both making good points, but we're only going to talk when we have the talking stick. The Here Comes Christmas candy cane. It just sounds like it's been sitting around, it's probably got a crack in it, it might have some hairs and a Band-Aid stuck to it. The Here Comes Christmas candy cane is an important part of Ponyville. It's the beacon that shows jolly old Santa Claus the way to town as he makes his holiday rounds each year. So I'm guessing it's like the Space Needle or the CN Tower. But it's up all year round? Do the ponies put it up just for Christmas? I don't know. Let's venture further. A journey with me, if you will. But when Minnie accidentally breaks it, see, I told you that thing was going to get broke. Now old Minty's got to make right. Because, besides being like aquamarine colored and almost zombie looking, old Minty's going to fix the day. It looks like Ponyville is destined to have a bleak holiday season. Because Santa needs this dang candy cane. Like, Santa knows if you're good or bad and has a list. I think he can found Ponyville. Just go over next to Glue Town and on the other side to Side Saddle Juncture. But anyways, destined to have a bleak holiday season. Minnie's determined to do anything to save Christmas for her pony friends while they, in turn, band together to try to cheer up their despondent four-legged friend. It's okay, Minty. We're not getting any presents, but we still love you because ponies are like that. Anyways. Together they all discover that Christmas can come any way, wrapped in love and good friends and oversized hearts when it comes to... Probably Minty, breaking our lights. Thanks, Minnie. Together they all discover that Christmas can come any way, wrapped in the love of good friends and the oversized heart of one little clumsy mini green pony. So we were about 70% on that. Minnie has to fix Christmas. Because Minnie broke Christmas, just like our Christmas lights. Aha! Take that, Minty. Whoa! Stay put, little monk. Anyways. Moving right along. Fix this, Minty. Oh, there we go. Now Minnie's saving Christmas yet again. Don't tease me, lights. Anyways, alright. Dolly Parton's Christmas of Many Colors. Circle of Love. Miracles happen when we need them the most. So old Dolly Parton, who seems to be the same age she's been for like 112 years. And she kind of looks like the second embodiment of Whitney Houston, who made her... Alright, we're just going to give up on that. I Will Always Love You, a hit. And here's a thing. I Will Always Love You. Dolly Parton wrote that for her longtime songwriter that she left. And it sounds like a love song. It sounds like a song you'd write for your lover. No, it was the guy that wrote all these songs for her. But anyways, so Dolly's Christmas of Many Colors, Circle of Love. So I'm going to say this has some kind of component of people coming together in circumstances that are usually keeping them apart. And Dolly's the beacon and says, come on, y'all, let's get it together and love one another. Because, I don't know, Christmas of Many Colors, it's like a ghost. I'm just going to stay way over here because I think I might be bumping them with my thigh or something. Like, I think of green Christmas trees, white Christmas trees, blue Christmas trees. I was talking to one of my friends the other day. She says she has a white Christmas tree and a green Christmas tree. I'm like, what constitutes which one goes up? She goes, how I feel. And I said, all right, I ain't going to argue with that. So, Dolly Parton is, of course, a country music legend. I think she's pushing 70, but, she's still going strong. Let's see what Dolly's Christmas of Many Colors is all about. Christmas is coming, and Dolly Parton and Ray Sean and his devoted clan are determined to get together enough money to buy their beloved mama the wedding ring she's waited for. What? Dolly Parton, his devoted clan are determined to get together their beloved mama. So wait, so they're married, but I guess they never had a ring, is where we're going with this, because they're getting by on love and not a lot of money. But a fierce blizzard threatens to demolish their dream. While the family struggles to save their beloved homestead, an important person in... This is already very convoluted. An important person in little Dolly's... so the girl's named Dolly. So I guess Dolly's not Dolly. She's not doing the Tony Danza and acting as herself. This little girl is so maybe it's Dolly as a little girl. I don't know. Family struggles to save their beloved homestead. An important person in little Dolly's life suggests that her amazing voice and musical gifts may be destined for something far beyond Tennessee's Great Smoky Mountains. With love and dedication, miracles come in surprising shapes and sizes. Let this inspiring, family-friendly, song-filled story spark your newest favorite holiday tradition. Well, looks like this movie came out a couple years ago. I ain't letting it become a holiday tradition around here, because we're going to wrap it up and give it to our Aunt Susan, who loves this kind of thing. So, like, I guess it's the story of Big Dolly as Little Dolly, but Big Dolly makes a promo. There's also special features in here. Dolly Parton's Christmas of Many Colors, a story of love, sacrifice, and giving. Little Tiny Tassel Top, 1955, a snapshot in time, casting Little Dolly in unaired scenes. Well, I think this is all going to go under the file of unaired scenes in this household. We'll be watching Minty Save Christmas before that. Somebody else that has a long and storied past in Americana is Pee-wee Herman. And here we have Pee-wee's Playhouse's Christmas special. For those of you that don't remember, because this was on in like 1988, Pee-wee's Playhouse was this place that was like kind of shaped like the world's weirdest trailer home with a Sphinx behind it. And at the beginning of the show, you'd see Pee-wee frolicking through the Pee-wee village. And eventually he'd wind up in the Playhouse with such friends as Missy Vaughn and Cherry and a whole bunch of other people. But Pee-wee was, of course, the world's oldest little boy, taking over for Ed Grimley. Google that if you want. He says some stuff we can't say here on the show. But I'm guessing Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas special will essentially be an episode of Pee-wee's Playhouse where they eat cookies, give gifts. Everybody says, "Merry Christmas, Pee-wee! Merry Christmas, Pee-wee! Merry Christmas, Pee-wee!" Because that's what they do. They'd come into the house and they'd be like, "Hey, Pee-wee! Hey, Pee-wee! Hey, Pee-wee!" So let's see what's going on with Pee-wee's Playhouse at Christmas. Pee-wee's Christmas special as you've never seen it before. Beautifully restored and remastered, like it was in black and white. Like, how did they restore and remaster? Alright, whatever. Maybe it's in HD. Join the whole Playhouse gang for one of the wackiest specials ever. With laughs for the whole family, this unique Triple Emmy nominated special offers... Triple Emmy? Man, there must not have been anything going on that year. Like, this is fine, but how's it getting 3? I guess it was nominated. Special offers all the imagination and charm of Saturday morning's most outrageous TV series, which became a cultural milestone when it aired from 1986 to 1991 again. Some of you weren't born. Some of you weren't thought of. Pee-wee gets into the spirit of the season with lots of singing, dancing, and other holiday fun with his Playhouse pals, and more than a dozen celebrity guest stars as you've never seen them before. Everything's going great for old Pee-wee until he is aware that his Christmas wish list becomes so long that there won't be enough presents for all the kids in the world. So it's a lesson on greed. Don't be greedy like Pee-wee. When Santa Claus pleads for help, Pee-wee reluctantly learns a lesson about the true meaning of Christmas. You're also going to get an audio commentary and a featurette with this. I guess you need a featurette on these things. But here's the all-star cast that shows up. Frankie Avalon, Charo, the Del Rubio triplets, Annette Funicello, Zaza Gabor, Whoopi Goldberg, Magic Johnson, Grace Jones, Katie Lang, Little Richard, Joan Rivers, Dinah Shore, and Oprah Winfrey. So there's some of them. So it's about what we thought. It might be fun for a chuckle, a little bit of nostalgia. Little Richard and Katie Lang, Charo, Zaza Gabor, the gang's all there. So Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas special, we'll see if we see, you see? Alright, so we got a couple that you might need to go to bed for if you're too young, or if you are like our friends here, you're a little more on the innocent side. I didn't know they ever made the first one, but are you still on the naughty list? It's Krampus 2, The Devil Returns! The Devil Returns. I didn't know Krampus was the devil. It looks like he's got candy cane teeth and some sort of chain. This looks more like the album cover of like some hard rock band from the late 80s. Krampus 2. Okay, The Devil Returns. I'm gonna guess that there's like, I think Krampus is like the German anti-Santa Claus, if memory serves me correctly. I never got too matched up in it, but instead of leaving you presents, he'll like eat your neighbor's squirrels and like leave a special present in your chimney or your commode. Krampus, I guess Krampus is back. I guess they thought they got rid of Krampus, and all of a sudden the Krampus is backus for Morris Funnus, Christmas Missmas. Zezzle zoozle, zezzle zoozle. Little monk. How do you keep doing that? You better be good for your life's sake. These lights aren't too good. Anyways, 5 years after the murder of his wife and the disappearance of his daughter, former police chief Jeremy Duffin is brought back to help the hunt for a Yuletide monster that punishes children that have been naughty. I thought Santa did that just by not giving a gift. Like, I didn't know old Krampus had to come and lay an extra level of punishment, but whatever. As the monster becomes more erratic and unpredictable, Jeremy learns the truth about the disappearance of his daughter and the fate that's been bestowed upon him. Okay. Disappearance of his daughter and the fate that's been bestowed upon him by an unlikely source. Can Jeremy finally end the nightmare Christmas monster that has terrorized this town for years? Again, around here, the nightmare Christmas monster's rocking Randall, because we leave cookies out for Santa Claus every year, and we wake up and they're gone, and Santa left a note like, "Thanks for no cookies, you jerks," and we're like, what the heck? And Randall is like passed out with a big distended stomach. I don't know what to make of that guy. So yeah, okay, so they're trying to make right on Krampus being a bad guy. I don't know what these promo stickers are, but anyways, that's what's going on in Old Krampusville. Yeah, if you want to change for your Christmas and you're over 18 or 17, rated R, I'm sure this is, rated R, go for it. If you're a thinking person, leave it alone. Looks like it was some kind of British movie, too. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Canadian. There's got to be some kind of delay on these things. Somebody's got a remote control, I guess. Canadian 14A, so I guess that's like PG-13 here in America. I don't know, that's the metric system. You gotta be 14 to enjoy it up there. This is one that, I'm not gonna lie, we're throwing in because we love it, but we have seen it, so we don't have to guess. But again, if you're of proper age, Bad Santa with Thurman Merman and Santa Claus and bologna sandwiches and grandma and all kinds of fun. We always get a good laugh out of Bad Santa. Ebert and Roper gave it 2 thumbs up. Here's the synopsis if you haven't seen it. Hollywood's favorite, Billy Bob Thornton, and Bernie Mac along with John Ritter, star in this comedy hit Bad Santa. You better watch out. Santa Claus, Willie T. Stokes, is coming to town, and he doesn't care if you've been naughty or nice. Willie's favorite holiday tradition is to fill his sacks with loot lifted from shopping malls across the country. But this year, his plot gets derailed by a wisecracking store detective, Bernie Mac, a sexy bartender, Lauren Graham from TV's Gilmore Girls, and a kid who's convinced Willie's the real Santa Claus. It's heartwarming, trust me. It's definitely not for the faint of heart, and you want to watch with your parents' permission if you're a kid. Now, for Monk's pick of the week, before we get into our snacks, Monk likes to take the videos and put them in himself. Did you win these from a radio station? Why do they all say promo on them? This is something we'll have to ask the producer, old Mr. Bun Bun in the back. I hope he didn't win these all from a radio station. And there's some kid who thinks he was caller 7 walking around right now all upset. Grumpy Cat's worst Christmas ever. Ho ho no. Ho ho no. Grumpy Cat is, do I even have to explain who Grumpy Cat is? Grumpy Cat's the grumpiest cat. He's just always like got a look on his face. He's never happy. He's always bummed out. Or is it a she? I heard once it's a she. I don't know. I saw a Grumpy Cat movie where it was like the Wonder Years. Grumpy Cat was kind of talking in his head, but I guess he was like Stewie Griffin and Brian. Like people couldn't hear him, but he had all these opinions. I don't know. So I'm guessing old Grumpster hates Christmas like everything else. Like Christmas, more like Miss. And then gets brought around by all the holiday fun. It's like, well, maybe I won't be grumpy one day a year. It'll kind of be like my ex-wife. Let's see. In this feline sensation's first movie, Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever, Lonely Grumpy Cat, voiced by Aubrey Plaza, lives in a mall pet shop where she never gets chosen by a customer because she's so grumpy. Me. Don't tap on the glass. I'm trying to be grumpy. Because she's always getting passed over, this kitty develops a very sour outlook on life until one day during the holidays, a very special 12-year-old girl named Crystal enters the pet store and falls in love with Grumpy. It's probably the same little girl that plays little Dolly Parton over here. So here, we'll do a mashup. Hey, Grumpy Cat, I'm here to adopt you. You better have good food at your house, kid. So, old Grumpster gets adopted. The two form a special friendship when Crystal discovers she's the only person who can hear this feline talk. Okay, maybe there was a sequel to this, or maybe I saw it and changed the channel quick. Will Grumpy Cat finally learn the true meaning of Christmas? Or will it be, in Grumpy's words, worst Christmas ever? You also get a Grumpy Cat ice bucket challenge. Oh my god, somebody dumped a bucket of ice water on Grumpy Cat. Cats hate water to begin with, let alone ice water. Behind the scenes, Aubrey gets into character, I guess at a microphone, Santa at the Mall promo, and Santa's Cookie promo, and a Carolers promo. So this one sounds like, these are the same movie. Somebody ruins Christmas, they have to fix it with the help of their friends. This, nature intervenes and ruins Christmas. These are only to watch with adults with your parents' permission. And if you're an adult, with your significant other's permission. We got a lot of good DVDs to watch, but what good are DVDs without a snack? And I always like to wet my whistle, and I'll take my mug back now that the cactus is doing okay. Okay. Long-standing tradition for cranberry ginger ale. Canada Dry is our favorite. We also like Seal Test. We don't, Verner's. We like ginger ale around here. There's also usually cranberry Sprite and cranberry Sierra Mist. We went with the ginger ale because I think it's the OG of the group. We're going to pour a little bit of this and then have our snacks because that's how we roll. Whoa! That almost went crazy. That was like our artisan soda a couple years ago when the tops blew off and Bun Bun and Monk almost got soaked. Pour out a little from my monkey. Doesn't he look so dashing in his little cheetah Santa hat? And Little Monk with his regular Santa hat, his everyday Santa hat. Oh, so good. You get the full body mouth flavor of a regular ginger ale drink, and the cranberry just mellows it out, baby. Just mellows it out. It's mellow yellow. It's not mellow yellow, that's a completely different drink, but it's where it needs to be. Now that we got something to drink, there's a couple other favorites that need to be represented. We will be doing a Christmas treats video coming up. We thought these, they're favorites, so we wanted to leave those unique. So we went to the store, we were wandering around, and what was that thing? Mom tucked in bed, and what did my eye catch but a little K-Fed? Wasn't that the guy married to Britney Spears? I don't know. Gingerbread Peeps. We've had lots of Peeps. We've had lots of seasonal Peeps. We just had some Frankenstein Peeps. Sometimes they're just Peeps. They're just shaped differently and have different colored confectioner's sugar. I'm hoping these taste like gingerbread. They smell like they will taste like gingerbread, and I am so electrified right now. Oh, you don't believe how much these smell like gingerbread. Oh, yeah. Not too much of that crappy confectioner's sugar either. In the immortal words of Mariah Carey, all I want for Christmas are Peeps. Oh, these are so good. The nutmeg, the cinnamon, the vanilla, the graham cracker, it all washes over your tongue, and then it's still marshmallowy enough to chew. Oh yeah, so good. Gingerbread Peeps, you haven't let us down. I don't think they could have just pressed these to look like gingerbread men. They really needed to taste like gingerbread, and they're flavored that way. It's about 40 calories per gingerbread man, 120 a pack. That's a throwaway. This is a snack you can have and feel good about. Got a little protein in there too. Usually we close our Christmas snacking with these, but we're gonna start it, well, secondarily start. Christmas tree cakes, Christmas tree cakes, Christmas tree cakes. Last year we had red velvet, chocolate, and the original. Those are all in the book. And we thought this year it wouldn't even be a thing until we got walking around the store and we found holiday spice Christmas tree cakes. There's old Santa Claus going, boy, I got you again. Yeah, son, leave one of these with an oatmeal pie, and old Santa's gonna leave you a number 2 in this. Oh, wait a minute. No, never mind. He's not supposed to do that. Neither is reindeers, but check your roof. Christmas tree cakes by Little Debbie. Cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. So I guess this is pretty much a gingerbread Christmas tree cake. We're cool with that. We're in that ginger mood with our ginger ale and our gingerbread men. It's very gingery, just like that time we had ginger beer. The good thing about these is even though a cactus can be a Christmas tree and a plant can be a Christmas tree is a Christmas tree. By any other name, it's just as sweet. That is incredible. White frosted, you got some red and gold sprinkles on there. Oh, baby. Just like the gingerbread man, it smells so good. That is like the most incredible gingerbread man you've ever had. It's light and airy. Some of these Little Debbie cakes can be heavy, I'm not gonna lie. They're made with lard. Like, and so is the icing. You bite into that, and you're on Dream Street. Gingerbread can sort of overpower these things sometimes, which you're like, yeah, duh, it's a gingerbread man. This is just the right amount. Oh. I'll be putting these under my tree, on my tree, and I might even be using them as a tree. Never not good. What else is never not good is our videos and our playlists. Like, share, tell your friends, leave a comment. Don't forget, last week we had, all those nice holiday ice creams. We had our Thanksgiving leftovers a couple weeks before that. We're fully in the swing. We're going right through the holidays and New Year with all kinds of good Yuletide cheer. And then, like we always do the first of the year, we're going to go on a diet until Valentine's Day and the Super Bowl, which happen right around each other. We got some movies to watch, and we got one or two that we're just going to put under the couch and just hope it never sees the light of day again. As it shouldn't have in the first place. Don't put those things in a bin and just think people are going to go, no, this looks good, yeah. Because that's what they do. They just put, whoa, $1.75, I can get 20 of these and still have $0. I don't know. I don't understand the logic. I love it, though. I love digging through those bins. I always have. I always will. For Little Monk and the lights. For Monk and his always famous seat for these movies with a monkey. Don't forget the playlist. And for all this good ginger fun, we got some movies to watch. Have fun this holiday season. Be safe. And spend times with the ones you love. We gotta go see where the short is in these lights. I'm thinking it's probably a guy who used to play for the Indianapolis Colts chewing through going, yeah, just getting electrocuted. But until we prove that, because you always need proof in a court of law to get somebody evicted after 4 years and 200 episodes. Oh, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Until next time, he's Little Monk. That's Monk. I'm Murph, and we'll see you next time we watch a movie with a monkey.